Top of the top. Friday. Y'all know what's up. Thank y'all all for waiting. Sorry for the wait, part 77. But everything around here is live, so I had to put something together, right? And today we're gonna have a good one, and I'm gonna have some fucking jokes. Because every time I see Usher, I just keep thinking about what this man, I just keep thinking about what he did to my cousin, man. All right. And I'm tired of Usher with his bullshit. He getting another award, even though this man, and y'all already know around here, man. I've never seen a man with herpes get so many awards. I've never seen it in my life. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's been a long week, man. Thank y'all for waiting, man. So I'm going in today. Ain't nothing new, but y'all know I like to have fun when Usher coming that news. Because people don't want to get it through their head that these people have been trolling, but they really been trolling them black women with Usher. Because they know black women love Usher. And I done proved that we already know it's a public fact. Usher has herpes. He's still walking around getting accolades. And it's mighty funny. The question of today we're going to ask, why is Usher getting all of this praise? All of a sudden, Usher is getting praise. And I went and checked the scoreboard. I said until now, Usher wasn't getting awards like this since 2011. So I'm just letting you know. From 2011 to now, he wasn't really getting no shine as far as accolades. All of a sudden, he started getting accolades. Mighty funny, as soon as his homeboy or his daddy or the man that groomed him, as soon as he's in headlines for all this drama, the young boy Usher, he getting all these awards. Even though Homeland Security already said they spoke to a lot of Diddy peoples, a lot of people already came forward. In my opinion, Usher already snitched on Diddy. That's my opinion. In my opinion, them people been when they asked Usher some questions after Lil Ron said his name, whatever. And I think Usher been snitched on Diddy. And when Usher snitched on Diddy, they rewarded him with a lot of gigs. I think they rewarded Usher with that Super Bowl. They put Usher out in Vegas. I think they looked out for Usher once he snitched on Diddy. That's what I think. I'm going to tell you again, like R. Kelly, all of the key players, I think a percentage of them already snitched on Diddy. That's why they acting like they don't know what's going on, Usher. We're also going to talk about the notorious Big Mom, all right? I know y'all probably saw it. I saw it kind of late. When Miss Wallace claims she's going to smack Diddy. She wants to smack him. But what fucked me up about what Miss Wallace said, y'all, she never said that about Biggie, her own son. She said she wanted to smack Diddy over that Cassie video. And like I said, the only reason why a lot of people are speaking out against Diddy now is because of the Cassie video. Miss Wallace would not have said shit as long as look, y'all, if that video ain't come out. Because remember, the video didn't come out. Diddy was always able to play the game. Miss Wallace, they lying on me. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing, Miss Wallace. He can lie. Miss Wallace act like she don't know what's going on, you know. No, Miss Wallace know Diddy business. She know he was a piece of shit. But the point is, Diddy has been taking care of Biggie's mom for a long time, even before she got that lawsuit. Miss Wallace been sold out, y'all. Just like Junior Mafia and the rest of them. Miss Wallace also understood every year Biggie birthday and death day, she get paid. And that's why she never fell out with Diddy. Miss Wallace been playing a dirty game too, y'all, in my opinion. All right? Biggie told you in that verse, he said your mama set that ass up properly gassed up by Diddy. All right. His mother got gassed up by Diddy. I ain't saying Miss Wallace set him up, but I know I'm going to say Miss Wallace went with the program after. Look, what they say, mother's intuition, right? I'm pretty sure Miss Wallace sat in the house and said, you know what? Puffy killed my goddamn son, allegedly. And then after she probably thought about it, she probably let it go and probably just said, I'm about to get this money out this motherfucker. And she was taking that money she been taking payout from Puffy, Biggie mother. That's what I said. All right. So let's get into it. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all know what it is. Episode 735. Shout out to the people that been down for day one. Shout out to everybody that's real, everybody that's on their grind right now. I know a lot of people got paid. You feel me? When people get paid, they don't like to be on the internet like that. A lot of time, Thursday and Friday, the numbers go down, y'all. The people get paid, they don't want to be on the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like when it get hot, the numbers always go down when it get hot. Everybody be outside, nobody want to be on the internet. You feel me? What up, Scholar Rock? What's up, Shayna? What's up, everybody, man? We gonna get into it. I'm taking my time today. I ain't in no rush. So anyway, man, hopefully y'all been checking out the content I've been dropping this week. I've been going hard this week. We've been going hard this week. And we got more coming, man, because it's going down. Now we shall fry Usher today. All right, and we're going to usher in his burial. Why? You're not tricking nobody around here, Usher. I'm going to tell all you fools again, man, the real black people ain't stupid no more, man. They see through all this shit, Usher. So the point is, man, you can keep tricking them other people. You can trick them new people. But you're not going to trick me and people like me. You know why? Ain't no way in hell Diddy found you as a boy and you innocent, Usher. Plus, we shall take another dive into what you did to my cousin when you gave her that herpes, nigga. We're going to talk about that again because it's sad it took for the white people to speak up for my cousin. Even though you being praised on BT, but you gave herpes to a black woman. And I'm going to tell you motherfuckers again. Y'all always quick to take sides with the motherfucker that's accused, but you always shit on the victim. Fuck the victim. Oh, Diddy, they trying to tear a black man down. What about all those black people Diddy fucked up? What about all those black people Diddy blackball, beat with bats? Got the goons to chase their ass. What about all the threats he made, blowing up cars, all them black people? What about that, motherfucker? They just trying to tear a black man down. See how you niggas pick and choose black men you select? Anyway, that's how I go, y'all. They ain't happen to me. So anyway, we all got our old accusations about Diddy. We don't even know the motherfucker. So you mean to tell me motherfuckers that know him don't got an idea of what the fuck he doing, what he did? Anyway, Usher, you ain't safe. Oh, yeah, I got another sidebar for y'all. I've been meant to show y'all this. Check it out. Dang. Words do have power over our subconscious mind. This the shit we've been talking about. And I'm going to show you I ain't the only one talking about this shit because I told you a lot of so-called black people ain't stupid. We just got a big percentage of motherfuckers that's dumb, but a lot of people ain't dumb no more. Look at this, y'all. This was many of us when we declared black is beautiful and called ourselves brothers and sisters. See that? That's supposed to be black pride, black power. But that also represented black unity and black awareness and blacks coming together, not trying to kill each other and slander each other. But let's look at the bottom. Since niggas became brainwashed, they went back into slavery again. Now look, this is after socially engineered. Many of us through media programming. How many times I told y'all that? Your brain has been destroyed by social media. You have been socially engineered to be a fucking retard and a slave again. You're dumb. Can you see it right here? A lot of people know the truth. So I'm going to keep telling y'all. See that? Thugs, niggas, bitches, and hoes. So just to let y'all know, I'm not the only one be talking this shit. I'm not the only one. It's a lot of people that see shit just like me. That's what it is. That's why they never going to push these videos. The truth is out the bag, y'all. It's a certain percentage of people, they ass about to get out of here. And it's people like me, I'm going to help push you out of here. It's the facts. Why? Because people like Diddy and the rest of y'all ain't shit. And y'all the ones that really destroyed the black community. Has nothing to do with the white man. All right? That's what it is. It's called cleaning up our own backyard. Stop trying to point at that white man house on the corner. Nigga, I'm pointing at your house right next door to my shit. So we not playing those games no more, y'all. Anyway, I'm just letting you know. Because I'm going to have fun with Usher today. Why? For one, you should already know Usher's a sissy boy. For two, he finessed the fuck out of black women. Don't nobody love Usher like black women. To this day, when black women see Usher dance, they get moist in their pants. But they still don't want to accept the fact he's a nasty motherfucker and he been around Diddy, and Diddy probably was plowing him since a young boy. I think Usher's mom sold him to Diddy too. Maybe the FBI and Homeland Security snatched up Usher to ask him some of his early beginnings with Diddy. Do you understand that? They're studying Diddy back to the 90s. Diddy has cases on him from before he met Usher. So I'm pretty sure the government asked Usher, hey, what was it like when you first met Diddy? I think Diddy paid Usher's mother a lot of money back in the day, and he bought that boy, and that's why that boy was in the bed with him under the covers. And they probably going to use that video in a court of law about Diddy's behavior with Usher. Because remember, he said it out his own mouth. And I told y'all it was this internet that's going to destroy all of them. So mind you, now let's dumb down a little bit. Let's act like we just fucking woke up yesterday. Usher want us to really think that he's a good guy. He want us to think that he never ever hung around people like Diddy. And I'm gonna be real. If you look at Usher, you would think he had nothing to do with them fools. But then something else we're gonna look at today. We're gonna look at patterns. Like I said, you don't judge motherfuckers by what they say. You judge them by what they do and the shit they keep on doing. Like when motherfuckers say they sorry and they just keep doing the same shit, the motherfucker ain't sorry. Well, Usher claims to be a clean guy. Well, he was raised by Diddy, a dirty motherfucker. Then magically, he's cool with another motherfucker, Russell Simmons. Strike two, Usher. Now the third thing is, Usher, okay, you your own man. You ain't got nothing to do with Diddy or Russell Simmons. But all of a sudden, somehow, you gave a woman herpes and she was a black woman. Strike three, fool. So I don't know why a lot of dumb black women still buy Usher tickets and praise Usher when he already proved to you he's a piece of shit on more than one occasion. But like I told you, same thing with Diddy. If you can fucking dance, you can finesse black women. Yes, you can. Black women love a man that can dance and gyrate that, yeah, bro. They like when a nigga get dance and he do that stroking in the ocean motion, they like that. Told you, man, you predicted was easy. And I've been told y'all before, if Diddy would have danced, the nigga would have been got off of this shit. But he waited too long. When that Cassie video came out, that's it for Diddy. Diddy, I told your stupid ass, instead of you making them fake apology videos, instead of you making fake videos of praying, Diddy, if you would have just danced for 5 minutes straight and don't say shit, nigga, you would have got away with this shit. That's what would have happened. Because I don't know what it is, man. It's something about a black man that can dance, man. Something it do something to women, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, y'all. I'm for real. I'm for real. But Diddy took too long to dance, so that's why his ass going to jail. And Usher, he was smart. Let me tell you how Usher finessed you. See, Usher already knew he snitched on Diddy behind the scenes. Didn't the FBI tell us they was already questioning motherfuckers? They got statements on people, a lot of people close to Diddy. They told us that. But see, Usher was smart. When Usher knew shit might get hectic, that motherfucker started dancing. Because he knew. He knew this shit was going to come back around. So he said, let me go ahead and start busting these moves now. Because I'm telling you, these moves I'm going to put on these ladies, they ain't never going to believe that shit. They ain't going to believe it. Usher know that shit. That's why Usher started dancing. Why the fuck you think he went to vape? That nigga did 100 shows back to back. I think he been snitched on Diddy, y'all. Know why we know? Little Rod was in the house being a secret agent back in 2021 with the Love album. So if Little Rod was a secret agent, that means the police was already on Diddy. They just needed the proof. We said this yesterday. Little Rod was the proof. But the key thing is Little Rod was working for the government back in 2021, 22. So that let us know they had to already question people like Usher, because don't forget, it was Little Rod that gave the proof of Usher to the government. This is why Usher's name is in the court. Do not forget, Usher's name is in the Diddy case too. His name is in some of this shit. That's my point. So let's ask a question. Damn, his name is in his Diddy shit recent. Diddy raised him. So if his homeboy Diddy is getting all this trouble, why is he getting lifted up on a pedestal? And this is my assumption. I think Usher worked the deal with those people. I think Usher worked the deal with the government against Diddy, man. That's what I think. Because he's getting a lot of praise, and I know how this shit work. See that? Let's go. We believe in giving flowers over here. See why I told y'all don't say that stuff to me about giving flowers? It was no disrespect, y'all. I just told y'all don't use none of them terms they use with me or nobody else. Don't use them terms, all right? All right, giving flowers, that really mean Usher dead already. He already been dead because he got herpes, all right? He's never going to be the same. Usher can dance all he want, but he will forever be scared to stick his penis in a woman without a condom because she's going to blow his ass up. You get it? And don't forget, ladies, once again, I'm going to keep telling you the shit. Usher danced so well, you forgot he gave herpes to a man as well. Something like that. Y'all forgot Usher like boy. Did again, y'all ain't forget. A lot of y'all are delusional. Y'all like shit like that. All right, they did say it's a new fad of women sticking dildos in men like Gabrielle Union. They say a lot of men are targeting soft men on purpose and extorting their ass. Yes, they're marrying bipolar men and extorting them. Anyway, look, we believe in giving flowers over here, and that's why our honoring the Usher Raymond with the 2024 Lifetime Achievement BET Award. With a career spanning over 3 decades, the R&B crooner has proven he is one and not the two. Really? Do y'all see how they pushing the shit? Now, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going to clearly show y'all how they pushing Usher. I'm going to let you just see Usher in his glory. And I'm going to keep proving how these people think that you're stupid. They think you're fucking dumb. Black entertainment means black people are stupid, all right? You program them with the same shit on. Look, this same stupid-ass channel is what keeps you being a nigga. See, BET really stands for brainwash every fucking dumb nigga, all right? That's what they do. The point is this. You're going to see they're pushing Usher. But some things happen, and they think you forgot. And then you're going to say, damn, if they knew all this shit, why they promoting Usher now? Why? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want y'all to see it clear as day. Usher to receive ASCAP Voice Award. This is another award he got. ASCAP Voice of the Culture. Didn't I tell y'all they was using Usher as a poster child for black people? I told you he was one of your new leaders. People thought I was bullshitting. Entertainers are your leader. When Usher got the NAACP award, that meant he was one of the new black leaders. And I told you that was fucking trolling. It is really disrespectful because we know they could have found a lot of prominent black men. Why would you pick Usher, a motherfucker that was with Diddy that gave herpes to a black woman? Anyway, Usher thinks strong woman. Why? Because Usher thinks strong. When he got the NAACP award, he finessed the gimmick. He made a speech for strong black woman. Then weeks later, he pops up with a woman that wasn't even black and go see Russell Simmons. Trolling black women, playing on their minds. Everybody understands how to play on the mind of black women. The main niggas master that shit is black niggas like Usher. He knows this. But you'll clearly see when it's all said and done, he don't want no black woman. But with everybody knowing love, you need the black woman money. That's what them niggas get down. Now look, that's how they get down. That's what they're about. The point is this. We're going to watch the narrative of Usher been trying to clean his tracks this whole year. I'm going to say it again. In my opinion, when Little Rod went to the government went and hollered at Usher. Usher been snitched on Diddy. And this year they made sure Usher been getting these rewards to stand in clear. But we're going to look into it. Trust me. Now look. He's getting these awards, right? So that's just a few. BET Award. He got the ASCAP Award, NAACP Award. Now, look, when I looked this up yesterday, until 2024, he did not get no award since 2011. According to this chart, 2011. So ask yourself, it was a 13-year gap, 12-year gap, and Usher getting all these awards. Why is Usher getting all these awards now, y'all? Mind you, he had herpes. Boom, his career was over. I already broke it down. What brought Usher back was a feature with the City Girls. And y'all bought that shit. He did a feature with City Girls. The beat was by Africa Bambaataa, Planet Rock. It hit the radio. Usher became hot again. He used City Girls. Now look, now you'll see City Girls is all broken up. They're fucking finished. But Usher's winning. Then you got to remember, Diddy was cool with Quality Control, the label of City Girls. Let me rewind it for you. Who was Diddy's home? Who was Diddy's girl? Young Miami. Young Miami signed to Quality Control. Okay, Young Miami, you're going to do a feature with Usher. Usher does the feature with City Girls. Usher gets back in the limelight with a hit record. He's back. After he gets the hit with City Girls, he's on a tour. He's on a run. But my point is, if it wasn't for Usher doing that song with City Girls, the nigga would have never got no more recent hits. He got the recent hit with City Girls because motherfuckers accepted that shit, even though he had herpes and was in the fucking dirt. So it was Diddy that arranged for Usher to do the song with City Girls so Usher could be relevant again. And I'm going to say it again. This is the dots we connect to know that Usher is real 10 toes down deep with Diddy. And I'm pretty sure the government already questioned him. Get it? Because ain't no way in hell, Usher, you getting all this light, especially after this. So let's go back into time because a lot of my people forget shit. And I told you every time Usher name come up, we're going to go back into it because these are the facts. Usher paid out the women and the men. He made payouts. If you're not guilty of herpes, you will not make payouts. How do we know that? Well, Cardi B got accused of having a lot of diseases, right? But somehow she proved all that shit in court was a lie. Next thing you know, the person that accused Cardi B is getting sued or got sued. We know the deal already. So my point is, if Usher did not have herpes, he would not have made the payout. Do you get that through your fucking head? A lot of y'all don't because you read about Usher tickets right now, all right? And hopefully, one of y'all go to Usher show and let him grind on y'all, and that shit go viral. All right, let me just show you. Lawsuit claims Usher failed to warn 2 women and 1 man about herpes. The man got herpes. What part you don't understand? So the key is this. Why is he getting awards now? Why now? So that's all we want to know. Why now? Okay, y'all. Boom. Let's rewind. 2017, this shit went down. I just told you, he didn't get no awards since 2011. So why? What the fuck did he do to get awards now? Why he didn't get no awards in 2017? Why not 2018, 2019? Why all of a sudden now he's getting awards? He's getting back in the spotlight. Even though I already told you and proved to y'all, they put in the spotlight whoever they want. It's musical chairs. If they want Chris Brown to be back next week, they'll do that. It don't matter. They specifically picked Usher to be the one to be in the front of the black culture right now. How can we prove it? Well, who's the top R&B guy right now? Even though R&B is dead, R. Kelly in jail, and Michael Jackson dead, and R&B is fucking finished. Well, all of a sudden, Usher's the one running around the country. Of all people. But I did tell y'all, only selected celebrities are still going to get their money. Then we proved that with Megan Thee Stallion, how she's down with Joe Biden, she's still getting money, right? Boom. Only certain people are going to get money. But the question is, why did they pick Usher of all people? And right now, why now? It's people like The Weeknd still doing better than Usher. It's a lot of people doing better than Usher. Why right now? When his homeboy is getting all the negative press after Usher name is already in it. So I'm asking these questions because I want people to know where the angle I'm coming at with this. Now look, boom. Usher be getting all his praise after this. Mind you, 2017, Usher was quiet to about whenever that City Girl song came. I want to say it was maybe 22, 23, one of them summers. So the question is, why he didn't get accolades? Why Usher was so quiet all these years, y'all? Mainly after this herpes shit. What else I showed you? Didn't I show y'all Usher going overseas to go see that witch? Usher went to go see that witch to get that motherfucking spell off his ass. But I clearly show you something else. Did you also notice after Usher went to see the witch, the nigga started winning again? Something like that, right? Nah, all that shit planned out. That's why. Look, let me show y'all something. Let's go. Why was Usher mentioned in a new Diddy lawsuit? Keyword, new Diddy lawsuit. What does that mean? Usher is not in the clear. Usher's name is in some deep shit. So why is he getting praised? Why is a man who is accused of being friends with a female knockout artist, a pill dropper, a trafficker, a booty bandit, and he is the one that found this man, raised him up, but he's getting praised while the other guy's getting slandered? Can you smell something fishy going on? Remember, black people, they love to troll and play your stupid ass. They want you to accept Usher. Why? Because they want you to. Because they playing the game. That's why. See, look, we're going to get into it. Let's go. Now, look, Usher's name is in this case. But I think Usher already snitched already. That's what I think. I think Usher already told, and Usher has been being rewarded. Usher might be the main figure that got Diddy going down. Why? Usher's the proof. How we know that, y'all? The whole world knows that Diddy got Usher as a child, y'all. I also told y'all, Diddy was smart enough to know you don't sign the young boys. You don't sign them, you just hang with them. We've seen the pattern. Usher, he never signed Usher. Justin Bieber, he never signed Justin Bieber. Get it? Chris Brown, he had Chris Brown, 12, 13, 14. He never signed Chris Brown. Diddy was smart enough to know you don't sign them when they're young. Because when they get older, they might sue you, tell on you, get you for you. Get it? He was smart. Diddy was smart enough to make all of the young boys his friends. That's why it was the story of him and Usher in the bed pillow fighting, playing around. Get it? Usher is the new agenda leader. Yep, he sure is. What's up, Whoopi? Salute. Shout out to the new people. Shout out to the new people that got membership. Shout out to everybody that support. What's up, Black Barbie? Shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to my family up on here. Let's go. But look, y'all, for real, we're going to break this down, all jokes aside. We got no common sense. What's up, Nikki G? There's no way in hell Usher been around this man for 3 decades, y'all. That's a long fucking time, man. 3 decades. He ain't never seen shit. He ain't never do shit. And another thing is, out of all the people Diddy know, why is Usher name in the lawsuit? Why? Along with Usher's daddy, L.A. Reid, he's in some of this shit too. That Atlanta section, get it? So we got to ask a question. If Usher was so squeaky clean, y'all, why would his name be even in this shit? All right, we seeing a pattern. Usher was a pass around when he was a little boy. All right, Diddy broke his ass in. He is from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And back then, that Atlanta shit didn't hold weight like it does now. My point is, he was a green little boy, and they had that little boy in New York City. That's all you got to know. He was a teenager, 13, 14. in New York City with a man named Diddy, and now we know how Diddy get down. So we can imagine what Usher was doing. Usher was Diddy's little boo thing running around. However, as news of the suit spread, the lawsuit, some other names mentioned in the suit music fans' interest. One of those names was Usher. The point is, Usher's name is in recent modern allegations with Diddy. You might as well say Usher's in some of this shit too. But for some reason, shh. Because I think Usher worked a deal. You know, I know. Well, when you work deals with the government, they reward you with shit. And Usher had none of this shit going on before. Before this Diddy shit, he had none of this shit going on like that. And I'm going to say they've been studying Diddy for the past 2 years. So anything that Usher got rewarded with in these past 2 years, I'm going to say is from him snitching on Diddy. Because before this happened, Usher has not been saluted since 2011. All right, so you figure that out. You'll clearly see Diddy was high as a motherfucker. And it probably wasn't even Friday that day. You'll clearly see that nigga was high. Anybody know about the glassy eye? You know what Diddy high on right there. You already know. Shout out to my people tapped in. What up, Punches? What up, bro? Hi, what up, bro? You know we lit. We up. What's good? What's up? What's up, Niecy? What's up, Mother Niece? Yeah, y'all see how high Diddy was back then? That's recent, but that nigga was high as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. When he was taking these pictures, I wasn't peeping that shit back then because I never paid Diddy no mind, man. For real, y'all. I swear to God. I stopped paying Diddy mind after Biggie died. I wasn't fucking with him then. I was mad at Diddy when he made Biggie put on them fucking clothes. You know Diddy like dressing niggas up, right? That's why he wanted to take 50 shopping, but we didn't peep it. A lot of us fell out with Biggie when he started being on that jiggy shit because of Puffy. Puffy made Biggie sell out, man, lose his street credibility. See, we can see that now. The point is, man, he groomed Usher too. Told Usher everything he know. So Usher's in this shit too, y'all. But now we're going to keep looking at some shit. Now look, Usher said it was crazy and wild living with Sean Diddy Combs as a teen. Here's how it transformed his career. Are y'all seeing it? Usher said it was crazy and wild living with Sean Diddy Combs as a teen. You don't think the FBI wanted to know some questions from Usher? How the fuck did you get with Diddy as a teen? And what happened at some of those parties, Usher? You don't think the government asked him that shit? You don't think they went back into this shit with Howard Stern? Nigga, they could have been plotting this shit against Diddy years ago. That's how they work, y'all. Meanwhile, you'll clearly see Business Insider. He said this on Howard Stern. This has now come back to haunt. How did it transform your career, bro? Are you saying if you never would have been with Diddy, your singing ass would have never made it? Even though you could sing your ass off, but somehow you was the favorite. It was a million black boys in America that could sing, but it was not one that can do what Usher did, and that was getting to bed with Diddy. See that? Usher was snitching right here, y'all. Let's ask a question. We now know that Diddy got lawsuits going back to those days. He has lawsuits going back to those days. When Usher was a boy, Diddy was already doing shit. Now, remind you, this little boy lived with Diddy in New York City for a long time before we even knew who the fuck he was. Now, let's think all the things that happened to Usher. Let's think about all the things Usher saw. We can clearly see Usher has to be a key witness in this shit. Meaning he's a key witness with a lot of information for the government, period. So I'm not stupid. You don't just get to do the Super Bowl like that when you got herpes and your career been finished. They don't just put people on the Super Bowl when their career been over. No. In my opinion, when Usher started working with that government against Diddy, they started rewarding him so he would not look suspicious. And plus, yes, they're going to crown him as a new black leader because your old leaders are falling, so now you need a new leader. Russell Simmons hiding out. That was one of your leaders. He told you to vote. Diddy's in trouble. Another one of your leaders. Your other leader, he's hiding out. His name is Jay-Z. Now your new leader is Usher. I told you that when the NAACP gave him the award for being a black man. That's when he got the award, guys. Right here. Usher thinks strong woman. See that? This when he became your black leader, black people. The same program as Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King couldn't sing back in the day, but he was a black leader. Your black leaders now, they sing, dance, and jump. Ask LeBron James. He's your black leader. Now, other than that, let's go. Let's scroll down because Usher's not innocent, y'all. Usher told us it was crazy and wild living with Sean Diddy Combs as a teen. Now, I can say that right now. When I was a teenager, I couldn't say that. Now, Matt, put this in your mind, y'all. Always break it down to yourself. When you imagine if I was able to say that, yo, man, when I was a teen, man, where I was living at, man, that shit was crazy. Man, there was a lot of shit going down. When I was a teen, I was being a teenager. I was outside playing football, baseball, basketball, running, fighting. I was doing kid shit, riding bikes. I wasn't around no weird shit like this. So I told y'all, these little niggas, these little boys, they grow up to be weird men. That's why when these little boys get older, see, you got to remember when they're little, Diddy is the type of dude, he probably had grown women giving Usher head when he was little. Get it? That's turning young boys out too. Getting grown women, going there and give him some head, going there and give him some. Making him as a young boy overly sexualized. So Usher, he was into sex at 13, 14, 15. But when you get older, it makes you weird. For one, you didn't have a childhood. For two, you had a lot of penises in your face, vaginas. You never had a chance to ride a bike. I don't think Usher even rode a skateboard. I don't think Usher rode a bike for real, y'all. This is why I kept telling y'all. They are groomed and raised as little boys. The Michael Jackson effect, the Beyonce effect. You look at the effect. They are children that are around grown-ups their whole life, around a lot of grown shit. They tell them every fucking thing in their head. They don't know shit. Then when they get older, they try to be grown-ups. They try to do the right thing. They try to function as men, married women. They try to do it, but they can't because it is a part of their life that is erased. You got to understand that. This is why they get older, but they're still children. They never went through the phases of what? Child, teenager, young adult, adult. They never go through that, y'all. They go straight from child, success being grown. Then when they get older, they become dysfunctional. That's why Usher can't keep a wife. That's why you're going to see no matter how rich they got, no matter how rich they get, they can't keep a significant other. Could Diddy keep a significant other? How is a fucking rich billionaire putting hands on a skinny chick named Cassie when you could get any chick you want? And that's why I don't get it, y'all. That's the only thing that fucking fucks my head up. I don't get it. Bro, we got the money to get any chick we want. Why would we be wrestling and tussling with females? It don't make sense. But you got to understand something. These guys only use women for props, publicity stunts. They know women are puppets, mannequins. Shut up, stand here, make me look good. Bitch, where you going at? Did I tell you to do that? Stand here. That's why he had to, that's what he used. I think he also used Cassie for a sex toy. I think when Diddy felt freaky, he made Cassie put on strap-ons and all that shit. That's what I think. I think Cassie and her secrets on Diddy is what Diddy was really, really scared of and why he really made sure she wasn't going nowhere. Because that girl knew too much. So my point is, Usher knew a lot too. Usher knew a lot too, y'all. You could clearly see this is when he got Usher. We know how Diddy get down now, y'all. And I told you, people from my neighborhood in Brooklyn, where I'm from, we always knew he was zesty. Because I'm going to tell you again, if you from New York City or if you from a certain era, you know back in the day, that is how gay men looked. Are y'all going to keep playing with this shit? My mother and my stepfather had a friend by the name of Carl. That's how he used to look back in the day. All right? So don't play with me. That was the look of an outright gay man back then. But somehow, this same man ended up being a fucking tough guy, and everybody was scared of him. Even to this day, ask Fabulous. Now I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think Diddy had Usher as a child? Yes, he did. Usher also looked like he's high weed back then. Another thing, let's say it again. Do we think Diddy got maced back then? Do we think Diddy? Do you think he did something to Mace? Do you think him and Mace was doing shit when he was the one he made Mace number 2 and they was in them suits dancing around and Mace was always laughing around this man? You gotta put your mind back in the past, y'all. When the Rainbow Gang wasn't famous, we didn't know about that shit. We didn't care, but he was on that shit back then. Little Rod told us that he couldn't even make a beat without Diddy touching on him. Can you imagine what he was doing back then? Now, can you clearly see why Biggie said he hated when Diddy came to the studio? Can you see it now? Mind you, let's look at Diddy. It's the same man had Chris Brown when he was 12, 13. Come on, y'all. It's outright. The man was flaming back then. And this the man he raised and groomed to be who he is. The guy you accept is Usher. Everything about Usher was taught to him. When Diddy got Usher from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Usher had on a pair of overalls with no drawers on with a hole in the knee. His mother sold his ass, all right? All Usher had was a pack of sunflower seeds. Sent his ass to New York City. Yeah. So I'm just showing y'all. Everything you see about Usher, he's nothing but a young Diddy. He was grown to be that. Usher was bought, packaged, and sold as a sex symbol to grown-ups and young ladies. But the whole shit was fugazi. It was a fucking lie. All right? That's his daddy. That's the man that broke him in. All right? And to this day, Usher can't get right. Now let's go back into the past of the life of Diddy. Who was the man before Diddy came in the fucking game? That man Andre Harrell and Heavy D. Heavy D was a real dude. Heavy D was real. Heavy D, if you had talent, he put you on. Heavy D really had love for people. Somehow Heavy D ain't here no more. Andre Harrell, he ain't here no more. Even though Andre Harrell is the one that groomed Diddy. You got to look at this picture back then. This is when Diddy first became a CEO from a fucking dancer. This is when the play was put in to get Andre Harrell the fuck out the way too. Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons was best friends. It was assumed that Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons were lovers. Diddy was groomed by Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons. And in return, Diddy groomed Usher. Can you see the brotherhood? Diddy got Kim Porter from Russell Simmons. Andre Harrell is resting in peace. Heavy D is resting in peace. Somehow, a lot of people from Diddy's beginnings are resting in peace. But Miss Wallace says she wants to smack Diddy because of the Cassie video. See that? So let's look at Diddy back then. Are we going to assume that Diddy wasn't touching on a lot of rappers' penis back then? Are we going to act like Diddy wasn't touching on a lot of rappers' ass? Are we going to act like Diddy wasn't making niggas get on their fucking knees in that studio? Maybe that's why he ain't paid niggas they fucking money. All right? And we also going to see how now a lot of niggas are still scared. See that? Before the tough guy, before he started lifting weights and drinking creatine and taking fucking steroids and acting like he's a muscle-bound nigga that fuck niggas up. No, he been a zesty. He been a cupcake. Why you think when Lil Nas X came out, he saluted him, said, "Be fearless, young man." I wish I could do that. No. Told y'all back in the day, niggas that was doing treatment to their hair, we been knew they was zesty back then. Niggas putting lip gloss on, been zesty. The point is this. Can you now see what's going on? The question is, why is Usher getting praise? That's the question. Why is he getting praise? Is this a joke? I think it's a joke. Usher is Diddy. Now, let's also look. A lot of things still coming out. How Sean Diddy Combs made sure his kids didn't learn about their mother Kim Porter's death. This Kim Porter stuff is still lingering around too. This shit ain't go nowhere. All right? Usher, why are you getting these awards? Can you see how Diddy made Usher everything he wanted him to be? You might as well say Usher was Diddy's son, y'all. You might as well say that. You might as well, we can admit it now, y'all. He got him when he was a boy and raised this boy. Diddy always just knew, stay in the background of Usher. Shit, far as we know, Diddy might get a percentage of Usher money to this day, far as we know. Get it? So I'm gonna ask you a question. Ladies, y'all love Usher, right? How many bad women Usher been with in 30 years? How many marriages have Usher had in 30 years? And don't talk about that one ugly chick. That chick was so ugly, I don't even know her fucking name. All right? I'm talking about a sex symbol by the name of Usher that can get any draws he want. That man should probably walk in a room and they just all throw their drawers and panties at him. But I need you ladies to tell me, how many bad women did he ever marry or have? You tell me. If that's the case, I can get more chicks than Usher right now. And I ain't no fucking dime, nothing. And I ain't rich. But I know I can get more chicks than Usher. Know why? Because he don't like women. But I need you women to explain to me, how many women did Usher marry in 30 years? You mean he got no... how many bad women? Pretty. Please let me know. You still think Usher like women, huh? You still think he a sex symbol? I need y'all to talk up. I'm really trying to understand, out of 30 years, a so-called man that's so handsome, he's so in shape, he's so this and that. Why the fuck you cannot show me Usher with 3 women in his house throughout the years? That Chili shit was a front. And if you look at that old Chili picture, she looked like she was a transsexual back then. But my point is this, that was a front, that was an industry stunt. That shit with Chili was an industry stunt. You show me Usher with a bad woman, with some bad women, for real. I'm talking about for real. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Y'all know Gucci Man love his wife. You know he love his woman. Did you ever see Usher with a woman like that? If you ever want to know if celebrity love their wife, always use Gucci Man and his woman. All right, that's a perfect example. But you'll see none of these niggas, they don't love women like that. So I need you ladies to ask me, how is Usher a sex symbol when he never really had no woman like that? So, all right, we got that out the way. Usher don't like women like that, right? Okay, so that's what I'm telling the bros. Hey, bro, I'm just telling you right now, bro, you ain't got to look the best of nothing. If you a man, you're going to get a chick. If you want a chick, you're going to get one, bro. So I don't understand how rich motherfuckers, so-called, got perfect bodies. They got the best cars, the best everything. They could take a chick. They could take a chick and blow her mind with anything, or take her around the world, wine and dine her. But for some reason, nigga can't show me no grown women throughout 30 years. But one ugly ass woman he married, and the one he married now, she look like a man too. So other than that, like I said, this the man who raised them. And he probably told, and see, I think they get ugly chicks on purpose. So when he see Diddy and his boys that he love, he can make it like, man, I don't love, put it like this, man. I think if they get a pretty chick and Diddy see him, he gonna say, man, you going straight on me, man? You trying to go straight? I think if they get a bad chick, their gay supporters gonna get mad because it's gonna look like they're trying to go straight. So they always get a chick that don't look too impressive. So it is what it is, bro. Yeah, that's my girl. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Get it? I think gay men get jealous if one of their homeboys get a pretty woman. Like if you bisexual, I think you can't get a pretty woman, or the other, or the man, he get mad. That's what I think, man. Because Usher always got ugly chicks, and all of them do. So other than that, my point is this. Why is Usher getting praised, y'all? I need somebody to tell me that. Because now we're going to go into the next part of this shit. Why is Usher getting praised when he gave my cousin herpes, man? That's all I want to know. Mind you, I already told y'all, Usher did not get no awards since 2011. Why? Because since 2011, motherfucker, this happened. That's why. This happened. But all of a sudden, he getting awards now, right? So let's look. And this is what Charles Barkley was talking about with the migrants fucking up police, fucking everybody up. Just showing y'all, man. So look. Question is, how the fuck did he give my people's AIDS? I mean, damn, herpes shit. This nigga still walking around getting awards. Now look, boom. Now we're going to break it down this time. I spoke about it before. Today, we shall break it down. Because a lot of black people don't want to get shit through their fucking head. They keep buying Usher tickets. But that's okay. I'm not here to stop his money. I'm just here to troll dummies. Now look, on Monday, attorney Lisa Bloom held a news conference in Midtown Manhattan with one of the accusers, Quantasia Sharpton. Sharpton said she had sexual contact with Usher at a hotel more than 2 years ago when she was 19, and that he never warned her about the STD. When she was 19, Usher thought he was going to hit the female groupie. He thought he was going to kick her to the curb and the shit was never going to come to the light. He tried to deny it. He tried to deny it again when another one came out. But once that man came out and accused Usher of herpes, Usher made that payout. Usher knew He could withstand the accusations from the women, but Usher knew the accusations from the man would ruin his career because Usher knows if the black woman go against him, his career is fucking over. He already knew that. That's why when that man came out on Usher, he paid that shit off quick. Because remember, it was this woman, it was a few other women. He kept denying it. But once that man came out, that nigga paid that shit quick. Because that's the game they play. Okay, nigga, you want to keep denying it? Okay, we're going to get a man for you. It did the same thing with Diddy. Diddy had the female allegations. They was denying it. Then they came with the man, Lil Ron. And then niggas like Mano still was denying it. No. It ain't about if he raped the man or not. It ain't about if he gave the woman herpes or not. They wanted you to know they like men. That was a cold key. They like men too. And you'll see Usher did not go to court. He ain't do what Kevin Hart said. Kevin Hart said, fuck that, let's go to court. Usher didn't do that. Usher made payouts. A part y'all don't understand. Usher is zesty and he has herpes. All right, and that's his business. 2 women and a man accusing the singer Usher of failing to warn them he allegedly had herpes before an intimate encounter. The attorney representing the group is filing a lawsuit on Monday, all right, that alleges the musician had sexual contact with each of them after 2012, but he didn't tell them he had the sexually transmitted disease, which is required by law. So the nigga was breaking laws. He's a fucking woman abuser. It's just that Usher don't put hands on women. He beats on them with dirty penises. And you will clearly see 2012. It was known Usher had herpes from 2012, allegedly in 2012. What's my proof? Well, I already told y'all. Usher didn't get no reward. After 2011, he didn't get no fucking awards. But in 2012, it was known he had herpes. Do you get it now? Do y'all get it? Usher didn't get no awards since 2011. I looked it up yesterday. All of a sudden now he's getting awards. So ask yourself, why did Usher not get any award from 2011 to now? Even though I just told you in 2012, it was known he had herpes because he was giving it to people. But I think what happened was people, they wasn't believing the people. People was telling Usher was giving them shit since 2012, but nobody believed it until 2017. That is why Usher did not get no awards, because the industry, them people knew Usher was dirty. So they was shh until this payout came. Once this payout came, Usher had to get low. He was on the back burner for 7 years. Quiet. Shh. But then his homeboy helped him. His homeboy helped him get a feature with City Girls. And that's why Usher's getting these awards now. Also, Usher, in my opinion, snitched on Diddy. Usher is not safe for this. He was around Diddy more than Cassie and everybody else. All right? So I'm just showing y'all the pattern. Usher's not safe on. He's not safe, and he's not a good guy or clean on any occasion. And you will clearly see Usher was wearing lip gloss, and him and Diddy was kissing that night. All right, very simple. Usher was grown by Diddy, period. And Diddy played with that boy backside since he was a young man. Sick. Now look. Also, they bringing up old shit on Diddy. Diddy also stole MC Hammer's swag. If I was MC Hammer, I would sue that nigga. Diddy's 25-75 rule resurfaces amid lawsuits. If I'm in a relationship with you, 25% of your time, you're going to feel like, oh, man, I hate being here. I hate this guy. He cheated on me. He lied on me. See what Diddy said? Even Diddy's told the truth. He said it. If you be with me, chick, you're going to hate me. He said it out of his own mouth. And it's coming back around. All of this shit will be used as proof against this fool. So like I said yesterday, a lot of people wanted to make it like it was about his allegations. No, nigga. The nigga was running drug rings, sex rings. He was doing a lot of shit. But a lot of y'all wanted Diddy to be safe because a lot of y'all was hoping you'll get a record deal. He'll give you some money. Y'all always want to use that excuse. They're trying to tear the black man down. Anybody who says shit like that, please suck on a black cock tonight. All right? Because I'm tired of y'all. Let's go. Because Usher, I'm never going to forgive you what you did to my cousin, motherfucker. And on that note, I just made her my cousin because nobody else want to take it. Nobody want to look out for her. See, everybody want to go with the rich motherfucker. I'm going to choose the underdog. That's my family right there. And I'm going to take up for her every time I see this nigga. Why? Because she ain't got a voice. So look, salute to you dummies that still buy Usher tickets and you still come on yourself when Usher bust the dance moves. All right? But it's sad y'all always trashing white people. But if it wasn't for white people, this woman would have been shitted on. And this white woman that helped her because she was getting fat shamed. And I didn't see not one black person come to this woman's defense because they wanted her to shut the fuck up and go away because you're telling on our leader. They was mad at her because she put Usher on blast. See, I'm going to tell y'all again. This how when black people want you to prove shit, see, you can tell a black person some shit, and they'll know it's the truth. They'll in their mind, they know you telling the truth. They know. The thing is, they don't want to believe it. So until you show the proof with some black people, they don't have to acknowledge it. I don't have to believe it. I don't have to admit it. Where's the proof? Even though I know he's a piece of shit, where's the proof? That's black people, y'all. That's black people. That's why we fucked up. See that? I told you, motherfucker, he gave my cousin herpes. No, he didn't. He ain't do it. Man, she lying. See that? Meanwhile, this woman been embarrassed. She probably insecure. We ain't gonna get in all of that. The point is, why a white woman had to help out? Where you was at, BT? And why when she was getting fat shamed, why this woman had to help out? I didn't see no black people come to this woman's defense not once. Oh, because she ain't rich, she ain't black, huh? So Diddy did all that shit to motherfuckers, but since they wasn't rich, they ain't black, huh? So you'll clearly see, this is why I told you I don't fuck with that black shit, because we clearly can see when you're black, you can actually pick and choose when you want to be black. You can pick and choose who you take up for that's black. Get it? When you black, hey, you can play a lot of fucking games. Do you see why they say black people are delusional, bipolar, wishy-washy, fake, fugazi, phony? Because they always play these different roles. They're not solid. Black people are actually the most shakiest motherfuckers on the planet. Shaky as a motherfucker. 1 minute today they like this, tomorrow they like that. They fucking jello. See that? Because they will actually embrace a motherfucker with herpes. They will embrace it, love it, if he got money. So let's show. I'm asking you again, why is he getting all these awards? The same exact time his homie being crucified. You're gonna tell me Usher looks straight right there? You're gonna tell me Usher like women? That's what you're gonna tell me. I need you women to fucking destroy me right now, right? Any Usher fan that love him, please just disrespect me right now if I'm lying. You're gonna still try to tell me Usher likes coochie. And another thing we don't know is, let me correct myself. I was saying Usher gave her, this man could have gave her herpes in her mouth. See, I didn't even go there. Usher don't like coochie. The point is, can you now see no matter how much Usher goes to the gym, no matter how much he tries to flex like he's a masculine man, can you finally see who Usher really is? Even though I could have told you niggas that dye their hair like that, it's suspect zesty anyway. I told you niggas, once you niggas start dealing with those chemicals and perming and getting rinses and all that shit, you niggas are zesty. It's okay. Salute to the Zest gang. This y'all mutt. Hey, bro, come out the closet, nigga. It's okay. Let's go. Usher. So this is why Usher went out his way to congratulate the black woman, because he knows if the black woman ever gets smart, my fucking career is over. So Usher, he thanks the strong woman, but originally he made a note to strong black women because that is his main fan base. White women don't give a fuck about Usher. They don't give a fuck about him. That's all black women, man. Straight up. Black woman from the ages of 13 to 72. That's his fan base. Straight up. So anyway, now that we know Usher is a dirty man, we know Usher's name is in the court with Diddy right now as we speak. Why is Usher about to get a BET award for a lifetime achievement? What the fuck did he achieve in his lifetime? Oh, you gonna tell me about some plaques on the wall? What did he achieve, y'all? Being a nasty man? Oh, he was the most successful nigga with herpes. That's what. Usher proved us, y'all. Hey, even if you get a sexually transmitted disease, hey, bro, your career still ain't over. You still could be a great man after that. He was the first man to become a sex symbol with herpes. He was the first man to rock the Vegas show for a month straight with herpes. He was the first man to sell out tours with an STD. That was his lifetime achievement, y'all. That was his lifetime achievement. He showed the young generation, hey, just because you got herpes, it ain't over, young man. You still can make it. Usher did. You could do it too. That's why he got them awards. Fuck Usher. Let's move on to show how piece of a shit Usher is. So after his homeboy, Diddy, is embarrassed, exposed, Usher goes out his way to go check on his other homeboy that raised him, Russell Simmons. Usher met Russell as a little boy. I also put up the proof when Russell Simmons said out his own mouth that he knew Usher from a little boy. How did he know Usher from a little boy? Because Usher used to be with them in New York with Andre Harrell and the rest of them. Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons used to live together. Diddy was around them, and Diddy brought Usher around them. That is how Russell Simmons knew Usher as a little boy. The number one question, do you think Russell Simmons was sticking his hand in Usher's pants when he was a little boy? Now that we know for a fact, at that time, Russell Simmons was getting coked the fuck out, high as a bitch, and he was around little boys. Magically, all this Diddy shit going on. Usher makes it a point to go out his way to go visit Russell Simmons. And the pictures go viral. After that, mind you, Russell Simmons has, what they say, that motherfucker got 900 allegations, something like that, 90. Usher goes visit him. That's two people. But after that, now he gets a BET award. He's still getting awards after all this shit. Why? Still ain't getting it, huh? That's Usher over there. Maybe Usher wanted to peep game and say, Usher, man, how is it, man? I might got to move over here, too. Yeah, man, they made me snitch on Diddy. The feds got you for real? Yeah, they got me, man. They made me, I had to, Russ. The motherfucker Little Rod, man. And we got to get that dude, Little Rod. I think Usher went to visit Russell to see how it was. He want to do a tour because maybe he going to move over there too. And I think a lot of these niggas going to live over there in caves. That's what I think, man. All right? Because Usher, you ain't safe. You're cool with two motherfuckers that are being accused of a lot of shit, even though you already got accused. I'm going to give you your respect because you ain't no rapist. But then I'm going to take it away because you're a nasty motherfucker. You know why? You the type of nigga that spread AIDS. When you look at Usher, look at him as the modern-day bisexual man that is responsible for spreading a lot of STDs in the community. They always say, hey, the black community, you guys have the most STDs on the planet. You guys are the number one carriers of AIDS. Well, blame niggas like Usher for those fucking statistics. Because it's niggas like him that do a lot of nasty shit, know what they be doing, and spread that shit on purpose. Because remember, when you don't like women, I think it's fun when they give them STDs too. I think zesty niggas like him, I think when they give women diseases, I think they like that shit. Get it? They're literally trying to kill the pussy. Niggas like Usher, that's what they do. See that? Told you women, y'all under attack. Y'all vaginas under attack. They stealing women's ovaries. These are all facts now. Women, I don't know why they trying to slay y'all. They trying to make y'all be gangster rappers so niggas kill y'all in the street. I don't know what that's about. I never in my life seen a gangster woman that was a mother. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you chicks want to be gangsters. I get you want your kids to bury y'all ass. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I ain't never in my life seen too many women take a bullet and live. I ain't never seen too much of that. All right, so let's go. So why is Usher getting awards? And why does Usher like an old fucking man right there? It's Friday. Salute to the chat. Rundown. What's good? Let me holler at y'all real quick. TGIF, man. We just getting started. I ain't finished yet. What up, Shader? What up? What's up, Black Bob? C-Mill. What up, bro? Swirl Girl. What's good? C. Walker. Everybody up here. What's up, y'all? Yeah, Usher have been swallowed up. What's up, LJ? What's good? Yeah, man, they took left out too. That's why I say, like, look, y'all, everybody that had the real talent is gone. And then let's go back to the umbrella. I should have had the picture with all of them, but L.A. Reid is in his family too. It's just that L.A. Reid, he controlled the Atlanta faction. But the whole time, L.A. Reid and the New York faction, they was on the phone, working it out, working, you know what I'm saying? Working them deals. Mariah, J.D., Jermaine Dupri, you know what I'm saying? Getting them features going. That's what they was doing. They was networking, tying the game down on the East Coast. So that's why when Suge got in the game, he had to go against all these fools on the East Coast. That's what was going on. They got tired of these niggas on the East Coast monopolizing the music industry. That's what they were doing. They had it on lock. They was keeping people out. People that had real talent, if you wasn't with their circle, they kept you out the loop. They ruined your fucking ass. That's what they was doing, y'all. They monopolized the shit. Also, you had people like Quincy Jones backing these brothers. It was their favorite, Clyde Davis and them. All you got to know is they were the white man's favorite at that time. That's all it meant. So, boom. Let's fast forward. Ask yourself a question. Why did Usher make it a point to go see Russell Simmons out of all these times? Why? And why is Usher getting awards? When both his homeboys are known to be dirty. I'm pretty sure BT know Russell is a piece of shit. They know Diddy's a piece of shit. BT, why are you giving Usher an award? Or is this a governmental plan? Meaning, Usher already worked with the government against Diddy. The government already told Usher, we're going to make you a great man when it's all said and done, Usher. When it's all said and done, Usher, you will be the last man standing for your people. We're gonna get you a BET award. We're going to get you NAACP award. Usher, we're going to make you good. We're going to set you up in Vegas. Usher, you're going to be the man now. And I think that's what the fuck they did until I'm proven wrong. I think Usher is a key pillar at Diddy's downfall. Why? Usher might be the first boy that Diddy trafficked, kidnapped, made him do a lot of sexual shit as a teenager. That's why. I know the government questioned that nigga because Little Rod made it be known, and the government let it be known that Usher's name is on paperwork. Who else, y'all? Meek Mill. Can you clearly see how this man was probably fondling all of the rap boys? Can you now see why there's pictures on the internet of him kissing men? Back in the day, y'all, I just broke down. We was wearing the nappy hair, the naughty dreads, the nappy braids, just like they look now. That's how we was looking back then. When he was wearing Jerry curl, S curl, trying to be MC Hammer, I think Diddy always wanted to be from Cali, y'all. That's why he was starting that beef. The nigga was wearing this when we was wearing straight nappy hair, straight braids and dreads. That's why we knew he was zesty back then. All right. A lot of y'all bought it, but we didn't. I also do think in Harlem they was doing shit like that. Some of them. I'll be real. What's up, Laurie? Shout out to the Harlem people, the real Harlem people. What's up? I gotta keep it real. Nobody wants to say it. Y'all know I love y'all Harlem, but Harlem accepts anything too. Especially back then, they accept any fucking thing. Harlem accepts anything and anybody. Why you think Harlem was the first place the white people moved back to in New York City? Am I lying? Which borough, which area did the white people first move back to? What area first got regentrified? I think it was Harlem, because Harlem accepts a lot of stuff and a lot of people. I also think Harlem was one of the first places to accept the Rainbow family too. I don't know what that's about. Did they not accept Bill Clinton? Out of all the places in the world, didn't Bill Clinton feel the most comfortable going to Harlem, the black neighborhood? He felt very comfortable, didn't he? Because Harlem accepts anybody. But y'all didn't know that. Harlem, Diddy rep Harlem to the death, even though the nigga was from Mount Vernon. Hey, y'all, did y'all know George Washington has a home in Mount Vernon? Facts. You going to tell me back then Diddy wasn't zesty with lip gloss, putting extra grease on his hair, looking like a fruity church man? So this the man y'all saying Tupac ain't here from no more. Biggie. So you mean to tell me the fans are more mad at Diddy than over Biggie being dead, but Biggie's mother not mad at Diddy? Diddy, hold up. Let's get to it. Stop playing. Biggie's mother said she wants to slap the shit out of Diddy. But she said she wants to slap the shit out of Diddy over what happened to Cassie. Once again, I get to prove my point again. If the video never happened to Cassie, Miss Wallace would have never had nothing to say. Nothing at all. She ain't had nothing to say about all these allegations about her son. She had nothing to say about a lot of shit. We're going to look at that today. After this episode, you should have no more misconceptions about Miss Wallace. And don't forget the famous verse by Biggie. Even your mama set that ass up properly gassed up. And this woman has been being gassed up by Diddy ever since Biggie died. The motherfucker been controlling and manipulating the man's mother. If that ain't no grimy ass shit, hey, bro, the man allegedly might have got me clipped is the same man kicking it with my mother years later when I'm dead. That's a vicious motherfucker. Can you see that vicious flamer? That motherfucker don't got no compassion for nobody. The point is this, y'all. Let's go into it now. Miss Wallace, you on a hot seat. Notorious Big, his mom says she wants to slap Diddy, praying for Cassie. I told you motherfuckers, keep y'all fucking prayers. With that cliche shit, I'm praying for you. Miss Wallace, you allegedly was in the church praying, but you could not save your son. Miss Wallace, it is a lot of documents, a lot of proof, a lot of allegations about who has something to do with your son. You had it, you had an idea too. But I think somebody might have told you to shut the fuck up and take this money. And Miss Wallace, don't end up like your son. Miss Wallace, you need to take this money and shut up. I think that's what you did, Miss Wallace, because we all know you got a payout. And that payout was part of you shutting up. And when you got that payout, Miss Wallace, you still was being cool with Diddy the whole time because Diddy helped you get that payout. And you clearly forgave a lot of shit. Even though you heard the stories just like me, your son was trying to leave Diddy. Your son did not want to be in the studio with him. Your son was trying to get out that contract. Miss Wallace, you knew the same shit, didn't you? But Miss Wallace, we also know about scripture when it speaks about sacrificing your only begotten son, the only one. There's stories in the Bible about it, Miss Wallace, and I know you know the Bible because you had Biggie in private school. But all we want to know, Miss Wallace, why you want to slap Diddy over Cassie and not your son? And you only said something, Miss Wallace, because you still was cool with Diddy all these years. You and the rest of you motherfuckers that just spoke out this week, y'all been cool with Diddy throughout the decades, even though he been accused of a lot of shit. But now, Miss Wallace, you've been exposed too because you've been cool with this nigga. So now once this video come out, now you want to say you want to slap Diddy. Now Misa, his baby mother, want to come out. Now all these people want to come out. This is horrible what he did. Now Joe Budden want to comment because they had to comment. That's why. Now, Miss Wallace, we're going to look at you because you should have never said nothing either. Miss Wallace, you took a payout and you were still with this man after your son's death. This man was controlling you. Every year, Biggie death day, Biggie birthday, payday. And they was going to ride that gravy train forever. Because him, that's one thing, Miss Wallace, Little C's bum ass, Junior Mafia bum ass, that's one thing they knew. Every year, Diddy going to put some money in their pocket. Now you see why Junior Mafia never beat the shit out of Diddy? Never beat the brakes off him? D-Rock, his right-hand man for the movie that they made look like a good guy. Don't forget, Diddy made that Biggie movie Notorious, and everybody Diddy wanted to look like a good guy. He made them look good in the movie. Diddy also put out the movie Notorious to rewrite history, to cover his tracks. The point is this. All of them were fake. Either they was dumb and didn't know, or some of them that knew shut the fuck up. The point of the matter is everybody and their mother knew Biggie was trying to leave, Miss Wallace. So you mean to tell me you ain't know neither? Biggie ain't never tell you he was trying to leave that label? Everybody else knew except for you, Miss Wallace. Then if he was trying to leave, Miss Wallace, why all of a sudden when your son try to leave, he gets clipped? And you was going hard at first. You was going real hard till you got that payout. But now, you ain't want to smack Diddy. See what you were supposed to say, Miss Wallace. Let me break it down, because I told you, old head, stay off the internet. Miss Wallace, when you found out Diddy was the main one calling your son and keep telling him, yo, we going to Cali. We going to Cali. When your son made an album called Life After Death, and Diddy did a skit specifically on that album of Diddy going to Cali, getting trolled by some killers, saying, we're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. You let Diddy put that on the fucking record. You didn't say shit, Miss Wallace. You playing green, Miss Wallace. Even though Diddy was the main one gaslighting your son to go to Cali. Everybody knows this, Miss Wallace. So you mean to tell me when Diddy got back from Cali, you ain't smacked the shit out of him then? You got my son killed, bitch. You ain't do that to him? No. No, Miss Wallace. You was still collecting that bread. You was straight. And you was with his deceitful, fake-ass wife. Let's break it down. I already did it already. Faith was sent by Diddy. Diddy handpicked Faith and groomed her to spy on Biggie. That whole shit was a setup. I already proved it already. You should have watched The Big Conspiracy. I did. The point is this. Diddy handpicked it, Faith. He knew Biggie like light-skinned niggas. Pardon me, light-skinned women. He got Faith specifically to get that nigga. And we're going to control this motherfucker. How I know that? Easy magic. The East Coast, West Coast beef started over Faith. I'm going to keep telling y'all that shit. Y'all still let Faith walk around and talk shit and lie when the motherfucker Tupac would probably still be living, and Biggie if it wasn't for fucking Faith. But y'all dumb motherfuckers still Faith Stevie J, Faith and Stevie J. Even though Stevie J beat the shit out of Eve. Even though Eve fucking left the country because of that nigga. Who forgave Stevie J? Black woman. How? Love and hip hop. Black woman to forgive any nigga if he ain't do it to them. Facts. Like Miss Wallace. Even though Faith. And that's how we know, Miss Wallace, you a fake Christian and you ain't had no faith because your son got killed and you just let it ride. Just so happy your name was Christopher. I think the key word of your son's name was Christ on top of that. But y'all ain't had no faith. But anyway, Diddy handpicked Faith and said, yo, had this nigga baby. And it happened. Then a beef happened that had two coasts beefing with each other in the whole America over some stupid rap shit controlled and selected and manifested by this nigga. The key woman in the beef was who, y'all? Faith. Handpicked by Diddy. Who was the main nigga saying, 9-5 motherfuckers? That was Diddy. He gaslit the whole beef, Miss Wallace. But you didn't want to slap Diddy at all. You want to slap him over Cassie. Miss Wallace, you fucked up. I was going to leave y'all alone, but I got to, being that you want to keep talking shit, I got to bring it up to date for my people that have been lost. 20 years later, Biggie Smalls' mom has a very good idea who killed him, but that was before the payout, Miss Wallace. So you mean to tell me you didn't want to smack him over your son? Not once? Wow. What up, punches? We're going to sit back and hold this one, y'all. They all fugazi. Gene Dill already told y'all that. When I was listening to Gene Dill when he first came out, I was the main one listening to see he was going to tell lies. And a lot of shit he said was the truth. That's why I never had nothing bad to say about Gene. It was just one point Gene was tap dancing, but it is what it is. Maybe he had to protect his own ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. Miss Wallace been knew this shit. But when this came out, she had to say something. Because when that Biggie celebration came back around, she know Diddy probably going to be in jail and she ain't going to get no money no more of them Biggie celebrations. Those Biggie tributes. Every year they make sure they celebrate this man on his fucking death day. See that? It was all the front, y'all. All the game. And I bet you they styled and dressed up Faith and Miss Wallace to look the same. Like they in-laws. Even though she turned around and started fucking Biggie's producer, Miss Wallace. You was cool with that. No. What they was really telling us, Faith was fucking Stevie J back in the day, fool. It was already, that's what they was telling us. Stevie J worked on the beats. So that mean they been was fucking. Common sense. Y'all bought all that shit. No. Biggie got set up. I could keep it real, man. Biggie was a green bean from Brooklyn. That's what he was. A green bean nigga in the industry. He still had love for his people. He had no clue what the fuck was going on. He thought, like every other nigga, yo, I'm gonna get in this game, I'm gonna get this money. Yo, this nigga Diddy weird, I'm gonna finesse that nigga. I'm gonna get out this deal, and I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna put my niggas on. But he was talking too much, and he wasn't peeping game. He was getting too high, too much. He wasn't peeping game, y'all. They lined him up, period. Biggie was being set up the whole time, man. All right, it's no coincidence. Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. Notorious Big, was born Christopher Wallace. Now, the key thing is, Miss Wallace said out her own mouth, y'all. Let's check it out. What she say? Miss Wallace has a very good idea who killed him. You do, Miss Wallace? So, why after you took that payout, you and Diddy got even tighter and faith. These are recent pictures of her. She still fuck with them. They all fuck with each other to this day. Biggie was dead in the ground, man. Nobody gave a fuck. But when this came out, get it? So now you know Biggie's mother ain't shit neither, y'all. And Biggie told you, your mama set that ass up properly gassed up. She didn't set him up before the death. Hey, she just went with the program after the death. Because ain't nowhere in hell, y'all. Ain't no mother. I know that for a fact. Mothers, if the last time you seen your son, she was with this particular dude, when it's all said and done, if you had any inkling of that man getting your son killed or being around him or running on him, anything, you're not gonna feel good about that. If I told you, ma'am, I'm sorry. I know your son got killed, but I ran. I didn't mean it. It was over me, but I ran. I'm sorry your son dead. Think that mother gonna really forgive me like that? So why did Miss Wallace forgive Miss Wallace? Why did Miss Wallace forgive Diddy? Pardon me. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. That's why. Miss Wallace sold out. The $1 million mystery. Who inherited Biggie's fortune? See these $1 million questions? Biggie's family awarded $1.1 million. That was in 2006. That's when they gave their ass fucking crumbs. Then she had to take them back to get the little 10 million she got recently. Y'all forgot? She just got the 10 million a couple years ago. Before that, it was just 1.1 million in 2006. That wasn't shit. So, Miss Wallace, you were supposed to want to slap Diddy back then, Miss Wallace. But oh, Miss Wallace, you became a celebrity mom, and you started reaping the benefits of being Biggie Smalls' mom. Even though you turned into a Yankee. You've been through your Christian West Indian morals out the window a long time ago. You been did that. All right? You did that ever since your son died, and you accepted Diddy back. That's what you did, Miss Wallace. All right? So, Miss Wallace, we don't want to hear your mouth no more. All right? Your son legacy is fucking ruined. All these motherfuckers ruined your son legacy. Lil C's, Lil Kim, all of them ruined his shit. So that's what it is. This man right here, Miss Wallace, ruined your son's shit. But then again, Miss Wallace, maybe this man played around with your son booty too. You know why? Your son got a lot of gay verses, and your son has trans in his video. So I can't spare Biggie neither. I'm done with all you niggas. And I'm just pissed. Y'all use Brooklyn to get rich. Y'all use New York to get rich. Now look at y'all now. Hold these L's. Life is full of fake people. Trust no one. Even your own mama. See that? This the man she been rocking with all these years. Miss Wallace just stopped fucking with Diddy because Diddy in trouble. That's it. And she probably was calling the nigga, checking on him. Just want y'all to know. Speaks out on the 20th anniversary rapper's brutal death and claims the LAPD knows who is responsible for the 1997 drive-by shooting until the LAPD made a $10 million payout a couple years ago. Then Miss Wallace, she got back quiet again. Bingo. Y'all get it now? We done. Finish. Now you know, y'all, even your own mother ain't shit. Get it? So, Miss Wallace, why you didn't want to slap Diddy a long time ago? Because Diddy was taking care of you. That's why, Miss Wallace, he set you up. He set you up years ago to be good. He made sure he was going to pay them bills, but he also made sure you ain't getting none of that fucking publishing back neither, Miss Wallace. You ain't getting none of that shit back. You have no control over your son's legacy at all. Your son's legacy, Miss Wallace, is now in the trash. Yes, it is. It's in the fucking gutter. It's done. Now, Pop legacy is going to be living on. Your son, in the dirt. Why? Because he was the gatekeeper of your son's legacy, Miss Wallace, and you didn't have the heart. You didn't have the power of God to go against him, because you could have helped bring this nigga down a long time ago. If you really would have stood on your Christian faith, Miss Wallace, maybe Diddy wouldn't be here right now. But you took the payout. So now you see what's going on, y'all? Nothing but a lot of black betrayal. That's it. I'm gonna ask you again, why is Usher getting an award when his two mentors are alleged rapists, alleged pill droppers, and he's a serial smasher? He likes to do a lot of hit and runs. Do you get it? The nigga was doing a lot of hit and runs till he got caught, until they put that man out, or to the glory of the great white people that challenged that nigga. And you got to remember, Usher's he's from Tennessee. The nigga's from Chattanooga. So you got to remember, y'all, Usher's scared of white people. That nigga's from Tennessee. So when that motherfucker saw these white people getting involved, that nigga got scared. That nigga made that payout quick. What's up, Sister T? What up, Sister T? It's Sister T. And when Usher saw them white people, he made that payout, didn't he? You know how to go down to Tennessee. That nigga was scared. You know what I'm saying? He started, I'm telling you, niggas think I'm playing. You think I'm playing. It's two type of black people in the South. You got the black people that don't give a fuck about white people and they'll fuck their ass up. And then you got the black people down South that's scared of white people. Usher, he the black people that's scared of white people still. Because he was denying that shit. But when he saw that white woman, he saw that white face, Usher said, that's fuck that. He got scared. He thought he was going to go back to Chattanooga. He thought his A-Town car was going to get revoked, all that shit. So my point is, it took for the white people to take Usher down, man, and admit that he gave it to this woman. He ruined her. He made her gain weight, all that. She used to be 135. But she got so stressed because of this nigga. That's what happened. He actually gave her COVID before the shit was famous. And you black woman forgave that man. And it's okay. Because now we're going to watch Usher get his too. So in my opinion, before we close out, Usher is already working with the government. He's working against Diddy. He already gave his statements. How we know that? Well, common sense. If his name is on paperwork, if his name is in lawsuits, I'm pretty sure the powers that be already questioned him, because they already told us they questioned people involved in this case as witnesses or victims. They doing all that shit. And I know Usher's one of them, because Diddy got Usher as a boy, not nobody else. He got you, and you live with him. Y'all played Tickle under the covers. Y'all was playing wrestling in the house, all that shit. What else? Didn't a woman that Russell Simmons was accused of raping, didn't the woman tell us that Russell Simmons was in the house playing around? Say that nigga was in there wrestling, right? Horse playing. Did the woman not say that Russell Simmons jumped off the fucking dresser and fucking clotheslined her and raped her? Did he? I told you I had no clue what that playing around shit really meant. I didn't know rapists like to play around a lot and wrestle. And I didn't know that was the favorite game of Chester's. I didn't know that shit. But we hear the pattern now. We know the pattern. Did Russell Simmons not get accused of jumping off a dresser in a room, putting a girl in wrestling moves, and then taking her cookies? That's one of the lawsuits he got right now. So I'm showing you the pattern. Why did Usher get an award after this? After he went to visit him. After they gave him another award. He was getting awards in between. It's like the more his people got accused, they gave Usher more awards. So I'm going to ask you again, y'all. Why is Usher being praised? We're going to leave it like that. And why does Miss Wallace want to slap Diddy now and not before? She want to slap Diddy 30 years later, y'all. This nigga transformed and morphed right in our face. The nigga morphed into some other shit. Every time you see Diddy got like 5 different head sizes. The nigga was that nigga was shape-shifting for real. On that note, we about to get out of here, man. We about to close out. TGIF, man. Vote or die. I also saw something. I don't know if it's fact because I couldn't prove it. I saw something about Diddy is trying to get back with the Biden administration, and he's trying to get a pass off these charges. I don't think that's going to work. I also, let me speak on it, but people say I ain't speak on it. I also saw the fake movie yesterday called Trump Got 34 Charges. Trump convicted on 30, something like that. I saw the movie yesterday. I don't even know all the charges. I just know they've been putting so much shit on Trump, I don't keep up with the shit. Because half the shit fake. I also saw something said, even though Trump got all those charges, he's still gonna run. I'm gonna tell you like this, as far as that whole political shit, the way I move, I'm gonna wait till all the shit play out. And all you gotta know is by the time we get into election month, everything gonna be on the table. And then I'll give my little comments, maybe. But as of now, see, as long as they going back and forth, this when they mud wrestling. Meaning a lot of shit they dealing with now has nothing to do with the agendas. All I want to know is what are the agendas for the new year's coming? What is the agenda for the next 4 years that is going to bring us to 2030? That's all I want to know. I don't care about none of the other shit. Now, once it get close to election, then I start paying more attention. But this summer shit, they're gonna be mud fighting. Shit gonna come out on Joe, both of them. A lot of that shit, lies, reaching, truth, bullshit, old shit. That shit ain't about nothing. But I do know one thing. That Trump shit was a movie yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They put it like an OJ movie. So anyway, we'll get back to that when it happens. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'm probably going to turn up this weekend too. Y'all stay tuned. Probably do a little clubhouse. You feel me? I'm going to probably do some other stuff. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sports about to be over with. So that's when I usually be on the internet more in the summer. It's two levels. See, the wintertime, everybody's in the house. Then when it get hot, everybody go outside. But also what happens in the summer, the internet gets boring. So maybe I might come on more for my people, so you won't be bored. And we're going to do a lot of members only shit. You feel me? Shit like that. I told y'all we're going to be doing video chats and shit. I ain't playing. I just had to get a lot of weirdos out of here. I don't do video chats with weirdos. I don't do video chats with fake pages and trolls. You get it? Delusional fans. I don't do that. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all weekend. Some of y'all got paid, man. Go spend some money. But don't go out like Diddy. All right? No Diddy. Don't go out there trying to trick on people. Don't go out there trying to spend your money up. Don't try to pop bottles in the club and go broke next week. All right? Just have a good time and enjoy yourself. Shout out to the people in the gym getting right. You know what I'm saying? Just don't buy none of that goddamn gunner clothing. That shit called P for police. Sit. C-Mill, what's good? Thank y'all all for pulling up. What's up, Daria? What's up, Sheba? Shout out to everybody grabbing them bags up. King Nimrod. Is Joe Biden's son going to jail? Nope. That was all spectacles. Y'all see that movie, right? They stretched that movie out. He ain't going to jail. Whatever movie they stretched out. The Jeffrey Epstein Black Book. Then I tell y'all last year, I said, man, fuck that Epstein Black Book. I ain't talking about that shit no more. I said, man, that shit's some bullshit. Because they know whenever they want to get people worked up, they just bring shit up. When you want to get all the Republicans worked up, they start talking about Joe Biden's son, Joe Biden's laptop, Joe Biden's son laptop. Meanwhile, nigga never go to jail. That's just to feed the Republicans some shit to shut them up. And then they do the same shit to the Democrats. When they want to shut them the fuck up, give them some news on Trump. Trump got all these charges. Trump been grabbing women by the coochie. Trump. That's to get them worked up. Meanwhile, it has nothing to do with the agendas. We want to know what's going on. All we want to know, what promises are you giving? I don't even care if it's a lie. Just tell me something. What are y'all going to do? So I know what I'm going to do. That's how I work. I don't care what they say. I just know that when they say what they're going to do, that give me an idea of what I'm going to do. So on that note, salute to Usher, man. The first black man to be awarded for being a successful herpes carrier. He did that. So on that note, we out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And I told you, ladies, Usher don't want y'all at all. And don't forget, I ain't the only one saying this. This was many of us when we declared black is beautiful and called ourselves brothers and sisters. Now, we look at the bottom, fast forward 2024, because somehow, as we went close to the future, we went more backwards. I don't know how the fuck it happened. But some people think it was because of social media. They think the internet groomed black people's mind to go backwards into slavery. This is after they socially engineered many of us through media programming to call ourselves things, niggas, bitches, and hoes. And that's why you're considered a class of people that are barely human now. 3/5 of a human. That's why everybody is now ahead of you, because you was indulging in a lifestyle of fuckery and you were told that rap was your culture. So now you have no culture, you have nothing. And Diddy is your leader and Usher. It's that simple. So now, y'all, we're going to take it down and I'm out. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Episode 735 for No Fame Live. We out. Do you see the joke of the black man always being a child? The black man is acting like he's a toy, a robot, acting like a fucking idiot. I told you the Super Bowl was them trolling black people. They made a man put on a suit with herpes, and he was hot as fuck, dancing around like Mega Man. The secret joke is black men never want to grow up. They're childish. They're little boys in the mind. They're kids. See that? Just like back in the day, niggas that wore their hat like that, they do-rag was goofy niggas. I already told you that. Diddy made them wear that shit. Goofball, man. Nigga doing the A-Town stomp whole time from Tennessee, man. Yeah, they gonna get Jermaine Dupri. I think the only reason why they gave him a pass right now because that nigga so little he can't fit handcuffs. All right, that's simple. Rest in peace, Heavy D. A good man, and he was a real hip hop. He a real hip hop legend. Now, mind you, this is the time. This how Diddy looked when he made Mace retire. Hey, bro, would you let a nigga look like that make you scared? Would you be scared of a nigga like that? I don't give a fuck what he say to me. I'm never gonna be scared of a nigga look like that. I don't care. This nigga made Mace retire. This nigga made motherfucking Loon turn Muslim and move to Arabia. This man right here. This man made Sean take a charge on some shit he didn't even do. This the man they were scared of, y'all. Why? Because Diddy play with their booty. That's why. All right? And I'm going to say it again. It's a reason why he said it to Fabulous. Because he caught Fabulous when he was young, allegedly. This is the man they were scared of, man. It took for a punk named Little Rod to tell, man. I'm gonna be real. Fuck that shit, Miss Wallace. Biggie got his ugliness from you. That's where he got it from. Miss Wallace, you fucking ugly.